For those people, there's like today's story. Today I got vocals for free again.
Think of the things that I'll do to you. Things that I'll do to you. Things that I'll do to you.
Hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today is a very nice sunny day here in the harbor, here in the studio. Back to full-on music making. Virus crisis still going on, which really sucks. I couldn't have any session here in the studio with singers, songwriters together making songs. It's just not possible. So I reached out to a lot of singers and songwriters in the past couple of weeks. Most of them, and that is like a huge advantage, are sitting at home and are bored. Usually singers, I don't know why, but usually they're the kind of people that go out a lot, party a lot, are maybe a little confused and maybe not that reliable, but at the moment they have to stick to staying at home. Which is really good for me as a producer and DJ, because this way I already got 3 vocals top lines, and I even got them for a very, very fair price. Because as I already explained in a lot of videos, getting vocals as a producer, especially if you make vocal music, is very, very important. The top line, the vocal, the lyrics, the melody of the vocal is in a full pop song at least like 80% of the entire song. The instrumental that lies underneath doesn't really matter that much. For electronic music, if it's a pop driven track, I'd say it's 50-50. For something more underground, club, banging, less vocals, maybe just chopped vocals, it's maybe 20%. But it's a huge part. And just 2 days ago, I talked about why you shouldn't use splice vocals, sampled vocals, vocals that anyone can use, vocals that result in a lot of tracks having the same vocals, and how easy it actually is to get vocals. And like half of the comments were, bro, I'm broke, I don't have the money for that, that's why I'm using splice vocals. And I would say, like, that's just bullshit. Vocals aren't that expensive. I already got vocals for some of my very, very most successful songs, like 2-3 million plays on Spotify. I got them for free. It's very, very simple. Over the years, I got better and better vocals by better singers, songwriters. I worked with a lot of people here in the studio. I've done sessions with them, recorded vocals, wrote vocals myself. And usually you agree on a percentage of the copyright split. It's divided among the people that are part of the session. Already explained that in yesterday's video. A really long video about like copyright and music. If you're interested, go check it out. It explains everything. And then you share the master rights between you as a producer and the singer. 10%, 5%, 20%, maybe 25%, maybe 30% if they're really like well known as an artist. And you can also get them for free. This just happened today. I was writing to 10, 12 singer-songwriters. I just like Googled for the names behind the tracks that made them. Usually you can find it on Wikipedia. You have sometimes the singer just as a feature, and then you just look them up, check their website, check their Spotify, check their Instagram, and just write them. Nice short message that you're interested in working with them. Then you send them maybe your Spotify so they can see and hear what you've already produced and how many plays you get, because that's important for them. Your standing. If the singer is way more famous than you, there is no chance. If it's like equal, the chances are actually pretty high. Because at the end, the singers are the same as you. We're like the same producers, singers. We just love what we do. It's art, and it's hard to find someone to collaborate. So I know at least 100 singers that are looking for good producers all the time. And as much as we producers complain about not finding good quality vocals for a reasonable price, they complain about not finding good producers that actually finish their songs. So to those 12 that I reached out, like 4 of them got back to me. And they sent me folders full of top lines. Like one of them had a folder with 12 top lines, the other one like 4, 5, or 6. Another one sent me like 20, 25. So a bunch of stuff to go through and select one of them that actually fits to the style that I'm making. Maybe a vocal top line that inspires me. maybe a snippet in there that I like, and then asking them to change it to make it like really 100% fit to my style. And that's the main reason why I don't get that a lot of people write that they don't have the money or they can't find someone. Finding someone is just you being lazy, not reaching out to the people. Yes, half of them do not get back to you, but usually they do because they're also looking for someone to collaborate with, someone that can sing, can produce, you can produce, so it's a good match. Both win at the end. And the second argument I really hate whenever people say I can't do this and that because I can't afford it. Basically, if you really wanted to, then maybe skip on buying a PlayStation and just pay someone to sing on top of your songs. And with that one song that has good vocals on top, you might get a good label deal and make at the end way more money back than you actually invested. At the end, making music is a business. I invest a lot of money in vocals. I invest a lot of money in getting people here to the studio to record them. And I hope to get a return that is higher than what I invested. It's very simple. If you never invest money in your music, there is no way that anything will come back to you. But even for the ones that don't have that kind of money, because you can get good top lines for 200 to 500 euros, which I think is really fair. For those people, there's like today's story. Today I got vocals for free again. And a very long time I didn't get any vocals for free, especially not this kind of quality. I got pickier. The pickier you get, the more you have to pay. But today I actually got them for free. I got in contact with these 12. One of them had a top line that I liked. I asked them about the conditions, and it was a share and a buyout fee. And since at the moment this virus crisis thing is still going on, it's just me here in the studio, and like financially I don't know what to expect in the next couple of months. I told them honestly, look, I love this song, I want this vocal, I want to work on it, and I can guarantee you 100,000 plays on Spotify because that's what I usually get on my songs, but I can't pay you that fee. I can't, because at the moment, like, my employees are all like working from home. Like I might lose the studio because like some companies around me are like broke and someone is interested in buying this entire thing. So I can't risk anything at the moment. I'm not spending anything until the situation is like safe again, everything is back to normal. So they told me, you know what, let's skip this fee, increase the percentage that the singer-songwriter gets from me from the song, and this way I didn't have to pay anything up front. So if you're someone that is financially struggling, just offer them a higher percentage. I think that's really, really fair because you get to work on the vocal, release the song without paying anything. Just then make sure half a year later, a year later after release, to pay them their percentage that you agreed on. So really, I don't want to hear again that you don't have the money for vocals. Either save it up, invest in your music, it's so important. Without spending, there is no way to make anything back. Or try to give them a higher percentage and get the vocal actually for free. A lot of people tell me that they never hear back from the singer-songwriters, but sometimes it might just be the case that you're writing the wrong ones that do a different style, or maybe all of this is just proof that your songs aren't there yet. If I send a half-finished instrumental that just sounds like shit without like a clear structure, there is no way anyone will sing on top of it for a percentage, because the singer will not believe in you actually being able to deliver something that is good. If you have no past releases, it's a lot harder because they will doubt you actually finishing that song and releasing it. I'm now doing this for 10 years. I have every year 6, 7, 8 releases on decent to good labels and good streams, so people trust me, and this way I can get stuff for free for a higher percentage. But even when I started out, I got stuff for free with a higher percentage. So just try it out. Don't be lazy. It's like a huge improvement to your music to have like proper original vocals where you as a producer can give feedback. At the moment, unfortunately, you can only do this remote, not in your studio, but try it. Don't be lazy. Don't have any bad excuses. If you really want it, there's always a way to make it possible. But yeah, anyways, that's all I wanted to say about vocals. Back to, or actually not back to, actually starting to work on them. As you can see, this entire project just has 2 tracks. The second one is the vocal, not the individual vocal parts yet. I'm still waiting for them, but like the guidance vocal, so that I can already start working on this song.
I'll be the best baby you ever had now. Maybe a little crazy, but I know how.
Ooh, I just checked like my song About You, 381,000 plays on Spotify in a month, which is like a new record. I'm really honored. For example, that song, the vocals on there were really inexpensive. I negotiated a lot. So I'm definitely on this one, for example, making a profit. The singer already got a buyout and now is getting like a smaller share, so more for me. Everyone is happy. We might collaborate on another song. Like, just reach out to people. Music is a lot of times about collaboration, because no matter how talented you are, there is no way you can do everything yourself on a high level. So reach out to people, work with them together, especially vocalists, really important. Vocals on a song make it so much more relatable. I also think that you will be way more successful with a vocal song. I'm not saying that instrumentals aren't important and can move you, but in general, the human voice is the most relatable, most important instrument. It's important to work with it and also learn and know how to actually make a voice and make it sound good. So as a producer, you can learn by using original vocals how to process them. Tomorrow, I'll try to share more about the song. I'm now at 33 tracks. Can't share it yet since the contract isn't signed yet. And by the way, I also found out like 2 or 3 like very sneaky ozone mixing kind of techniques that I will very likely share in tomorrow's video.
Higher than the mountaintop.